Right, round 2 is now underway. Ember looking to defend the same objective. Some early discussion about positioning there from Ember. Usually a sign that there wasn't a ton of preparation beforehand for the positioning on these maps, but a lot of teams will adjust that on the fly, calling audibles, trying to find the best coverage for different positions. And early shots ringing out for Marsoc, giving away their spawn. Riot is not worried about being found out too early. Little defensive smoke there to get the cross, and this approach actually is very similar to what Ember just did. A little bit more delayed up on this north side, but members of the offense pushing down through the ravine already. We'll see if they're able to capitalize on any of Ember's positions. It's not looking like that's going to be the case. Ember, again, very tucked in. And the defense is very well set up. And this is the right formation you want. Sort of like a U formation around the objective. Holding nice little tight angles. They just have to be careful not to aggressively peek a position unless they're definitely going to get a kill or they're trying to stop somebody from making a cross. Not bringing out on Zero's cross there, are not going to land. Their cross is going to come out by Todd, and now they've both made it over to that dumpster objective building.
Rockwell objective.
All out coming out there, and he's going to have a tough time getting out of here. Switch stays tucked in and works off the callouts of his team. JH could easily get this kill. Or, sorry, Switch could easily get this kill.
Where's that shot coming from?
I think it's the Rockwell guy.
They can't get there.
It's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. We can smoke it and move up.
Riot now discussing the way they want to approach this. It's always interesting when teams do this on the fly. You would think they have an offensive approach planned out beforehand. Nice little frag coming out there from Seth is going to catch Slider down in the sandbag, but the callouts are going to be ringing out until Seth is able to confirm him.
On what you said about figuring things out on the fly, you know, what you discussed in the tent really only goes so far, and how far it goes is really dictated by when the bullets start flying.
Sandbags, how many sandbags is still alive?
Yeah, that is definitely true. You know, the best laid plans, I think, is the saying there. Quokka's going to grab Zero as he pushes up, but Seth is going to get the nice refrag from the APC. Just like that, Ember is down 2 players. The rest of the offense is still very far back. They're still in an Overwatch position. I don't know how useful they're going to be on this push. Todd decides to throw this smoke. Hailfire is going to be the first one. Place the fire down onto him. Takes a nice little...
moving them out.
Took a very nice bounce there. Switch is going to grab Todd on the backside. H calling out for a rotation, which is the smart thing to do. Switch confirms Todd, and now we're in a 3v3. That's our ringing out onto JH's position here. Coming all the way from North Marsoc there. Bonnie laying down some fire. JH finds a nice little headshot kill there. Grabs himself Seth Bowden, and now it's a 3v2. Ember looking real good on this defense. Now it's bringing out onto the smoke. Switch tucked in here, nice and low. It'll be tough to spot him out. Now the offense has 1 minute and 30 seconds to work with. I have to cross in. See, this is the trouble with having an Overwatch. Ronnie gets tagged there.
Yeah. 3:05.
Yeah, it's not impossible, but they really need to get moving.
60 seconds is not a whole lot of time to work with. No one's really going to see their approach. Switch is going to be the only one able to catch them out as they push past the center hotel. It's a nice little spot down there. Ronnie and Unseen now pushing up. They communicate too loudly. Switch can really just pop up over this wall, grab himself 2 easy kills. But honestly, that's even unnecessary. He has got sightline dazed onto this objective. Ronnie's going to be walking into his sightlines here shortly. There it is. Switch picks himself up another kill. Unseen Threat's got 25 seconds to try to make the rotation, but it doesn't happen as Hailfire hails fire down onto him. And Ember is going to pick up that round, tying the series up to 1-1. That was a very solid defensive play there by Ember. They did the proper rotations. They had all of the correct positioning. Communication was on point. They even rotated properly. So it's exactly what I was expecting to see there from them. And I am glad that we are into this tied series. It's always nice to see a nice little exciting game. A little back and forther between these two teams. So the next objective we're going to be dealing with is the dumpster building objective. Southwest corner. I don't know, this one is always exciting, I think. I think that objective is very tricky that we just had, and this one is always very exciting. Lots of smoke. There's the potential to have the quick spawn. The way teams will attack and rush that west street can be really interesting and exciting. I feel like I always see a new play where we want this, but see how Ember decides to attack this on this third round. In the meantime, I want to thank y'all again for tuning in to this Ember and Riot game on Master League 2. We are going to be seeing another game going live on Master League 1 in about, I'll call it about 45 minutes. That is going to be, well, I want to say G-Man and Phoenix. I should. That is, sorry, G-Man Legionnaire. G-Man Legionnaire. Going to be playing on OML 1, so tune into that as well. But once this game concludes, we'll go ahead and kick you on over to that channel for the back half of that game. But in the meantime, we've got our own game to focus on as we dive into round 3 here on Downfall. Riot looking to hold this defense again. Keep this Volk train rolling, and Ember's looking for their 1 Marsoc win to swing the advantage in their direction. What their approach looks like this time. It is probably my favorite spawn. I will say that. Definitely affords the opportunity to do a lot of crazy stuff right off the bat. Slider here really quickly rushing up into this white building. He's going to run into Seth Bowden very, very quickly. Seth's watching this corner, but Slider not anticipating a defender in that building. And now Ember is working with just 4v5. And Hailfire gets caught out as well by a nice position there by Seth as he rotates through the window. Ember is dropping like flies here on this third round. Shots ring out from Quokka, and the trade's going to come out. Quokka will be revivable, but he's not in the best position. It will require a pretty long rotation by any one of these remaining 2 offensive members. Them out. Which is going to find a nice little shot there on Seth. Start evening things out a little bit. So now we're in a 2v3. Interested to see how they're going to push out of this position. Which just laying some shots down towards possible position. He has the potential to grab that one kill to the south of that red pickup truck, tucked behind a wall. Might be able to spot him out. Grab that. That'll even it up into a 2v2. But his teammates got to move. Right now, he's sort of stuck in this ravine position, and it's just not going to be very helpful. He's either got to choose to rotate and pick up his teammate, who is currently downed in the center bungalow. I think. Yeah, this is 3 minutes now gone. 3 minutes left. They haven't made a ton of progress just yet. And they did get that one pick, so there is something to be said for maybe a minute or two in that position. But and Switch catches a round there from one of the members of the defense and has to back off. The Ronnie there by that red pickup truck. Now JH is moving up into a position where he could actually spot out one, maybe even two here. If he's very cautious, he might be able to catch. Actually, unseen threat, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to be hard to spot, but Ronnie's going to be the first one they're going to have to deal with. Those smokes, not ideal, not really blocking vision for anybody. 2 minutes left on the clock. Teammate in the center bungalow now completely gone. Now it's just this 2v3. Giving you a high-level view here of the approach by the offense. Got to test out new camera positions. You know, it's stale just following players around. JH now rotating through. There's not a whole lot. I mean, honestly, if they just take out Zero or sneak up on this side very quietly, that's all they need. They force a rotation out from the defense and potentially catch them rotating back to the objective. But right now, not a whole lot of benefit to sticking in this building. Which is inside. Shots ringing out. He does grab unseen threat, and the tablet comes out. Switch has just a few seconds to cap before the defense collapses on him. Is his teammate watching his back? He's not, but Switch is going to grab a second kill there. And where's the other defender? Ronnie doesn't know where he is. Switch has all the time in the world to punch in this code right now. 35 seconds. Ronnie is not aware of the positioning, and Ember is going to grab themselves a nice little cap there on offense and take that offensive round for 2 points. Great play by Ember there in the final minute. Exactly what we were talking about, rotating in. So instead of going on the outside, he chose to do the basement. He did a great job of suppressing that defensive player inside. Able to grab himself. Yeah, that was a very nice play there by Switch. Sure, they're going to be really happy about that, but the map isn't over just yet. They do have to defend that same objective before the map can be decided for them. And Riot has been looking pretty decent so far, both on offense and defense. So we'll see what type of offensive push they can come up with as they answer back to that very nice cap by Ember. I do want to remind folks in the chat, go ahead and clip all these fancy little moments that the players are providing for us. We do love to see those clips, so we include them in the VR Respawn show every week whenever we can. And in general, we do love to see the enthusiasm around the players and the league. And And I do, again, appreciate you guys dropping all those biddies in there. I see bits rolling in. I see all the cheer for the teams. I love that kind of camaraderie. Keep that stuff up. Appreciate you guys doing that, as do the teams. It definitely is not over until it's over. That is 100%. We are going to find out just how over or not over it is as we dive into this 4th round here on Downfall. Ember looking to hold this defense. We are going to see mirrored spawns